Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Welcome to Not Trevor Tabletop. I'm Zach,
I'm Pepper.
and we're back with another episode of Try Before You Buy, where we play a game on Board Game Arena and kind of give a little bit of the how to play instructions, and then do like a full playthrough at the end. But then, kind of right, I don't know, that's probably middle of the video. But after a couple turns, we'll kind of talk about the implementation and whether we think it's a good one, if it's worth playing just on here, if it's worth getting a physical copy instead. And yeah, that's kind of the whole thing. We're doing Azul Duel, which, as you can see there, is best for two, because it is a two-player version of Azul, if you have not played that before. We also have a first impression video going up alongside this, so may cover a couple of the same things we cover here, but you go check that out if you want to hear our thoughts.
Yes, and this is a premium game on Board Game Arena. So to create a room of it and possibly invite just your friends, you will need a premium paid membership. Otherwise, you can just join any rooms that people have created for free.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, only one person needs to have the premium
Yes,
account.
only one. Boy, he's starting it up. My way.
Yep. And then, yeah, you can see on the bottom there, you can change the scoring.
Oh, yes.
We'll get into looking at those, but there is an option for that. I think that's the one thing you can kind of determine when you're setting up the game. And yeah, right off the bat, you get to pick a dome or a piece to add to your board, a scoring piece. And that will be one of your options that you can take later as well. But we will just take take a fun one just to start off here. And we
Nice.
will,
Yes, we have played this once before, so and only once. Well, maybe you snuck a play in there in the hour between that play and this one.
I might have.
Did not know all the strats, but what's
Yeah, we
up?
are not experts at this game, so do not look at this as a way to become an expert at the game. You look at this as a way of what not to do.
Yes, that is the best way.
But yeah,
And
this is maybe a little bit different than the if you've only played the kind of original Azul game. The board is kind of pre-built for you as to what you can score and the colors. I think there is a way you can flip over and kind of pick where to put them, but in general, in that game, you can only have each color show up once in each row and column. In this one, it's a little bit different. You're building your board as you go, and then you are uh, picking these tiles very similar to Azul. So that part of the game is very similar.
Zoom controls are getting in the way of my actual buttons. I'm gonna have to hide the floating controls for myself. Like, oh, end meeting, end meeting. I'm like, no. Okay, there we go.
But yeah, you can see there the one big difference when picking the tiles is instead of going into the center, so you'll pick all of a color from one of the different circular discs here, and then the remaining ones will go onto that little circle, or if it's the big one, they'll each go on those other circles. Um, but yeah, you'll get to pick which order those go in, and
Yep.
we'll see how that kind of works in a little bit here.
Let's see.
Um,
Take.
I'll just
Oh, this guy. Well, are you kidding me?
take a
Are
little
you
bit of
kidding
this,
me?
take a
Sees
little
I'm
bit
going
of
for
that.
yellow. He's like, I'm going for yellow too. You
I
may
gotta,
see.
I gotta go for yellow.
I need two. He needs one. There's only two out there. So you would think you have absolutely no chance of both of us getting it, but there is a chance, as you'll see in a little bit.
You
Oh,
may see, you may not see.
you
There's a
may
chance
not.
you may not see either.
It's a good chance you might not. Ooh, what else is there? Kind of like this stuff. Black's good. I gotta work on that. I don't want him sneaking that.
Yeah,
Probably going to
Yeah,
make terrible strategic decisions trying to go quickly so we don't analyze ourselves into a 2 hour playthrough here.
exactly.
People are going to be like, oh my goodness, what is that decision?
What is this terrible play?
But yeah, instead of taking tiles from the center here, you can also take more of those kind of base tiles that fill up your board, which you actually need those there in order to actually score and move your pieces over.
Yep. And yeah, you can see on Pepper's there, he's got the yellows and grays, which do line up with that initial tile he took, so he would be fine if he did fill those up. But yeah, if he had those grays one up, he would either have to get a tile placed there that could accept grays, or else it would just sit there, and he would not be able to score that until he got one of those tiles. But yeah, so yeah, your other options are picking one of those, like Pepper said, or picking from the center there, like he just did, right? That's what you just.
Yep, yep, pick from
Um,
me.
but yeah, if he had, if there had been more matching in the
Yeah,
center, he would have gained
they just
additional ones.
happen to have four different colors.
Yes, but if there were matches there, you would get all of a color. So that part works like the original Azul, if
Yeah.
you've played that. Um, but yeah, I can show here. You can add one of these tiles. Which one do I want to add? We will just put this here.
He's putting it somewhere, anticipating. Oh boy, who
Put that
knew you'd
there.
want a blue there?
So, and you're required each round. So this one, unlike Azul, which will go until there's a trigger of the end game, this one will have 5 rounds. And each round,
Yeah.
outside of the fifth one, you will have to add 2 of these tiles to your board, your
Oh, yeah.
scoring opportunities. And then you will have to pick an additional 2 tokens that we will eventually get to as well.
Let's get that. Let's make him sweat a little bit.
Wow.
Possibly set me up.
This guy always pulling the wool over my eyes here. What's he gonna do?
But yeah,
I
so
hate to set him up. I hate to set him up. But I'm gonna do it so you guys will finally be able. I'm only doing it so people can see
and now
how
I'm gonna
this
ignore
works.
it. Oh boy. I kind of want those dark blue, but I mean, actually, I don't think I'm not going to be able to complete it totally. But there's a few options that I could go with.
Yeah. Now you got a few options. You can take 2 light blue, 2 red, 3 dark blue, or the gray. And no matter which one he takes here, he's gonna get the first player token for
Yeah,
next round,
yeah.
which will mean
Okay.
he'll get
How
first
about
choice of those next ones.
that? Because yeah, I think it's if you take it, and one of the ones you take is from the big one, um,
Oh,
then you do get a first player. I don't know if because I think it happened once where we did it, but we didn't get it, and that was because we didn't actually
oh, yep.
take one from there.
Sorry. Yep.
Yeah, I should get the dark blue, but it doesn't really set up. Let's get the red.
And also, you can choose to add some, even if you do not have the scoring tile there yet. So you do not need to
Yeah,
have that there. It just won't allow you to actually score it until that is there.
yes,
So he did not have to pick up like that scoring tile there with the red option. He did not have to put that into a slot there in the top
yeah.
row before being able to take those reds. Oh man, I don't know that I want these.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yay. And it is tough. Got a red
There's a
underneath there.
few fewer
Hmm.
options being just two players. Sometimes
Yeah,
higher player counts, it'll open up a little bit. It gets tight at the end always, but at least to start with, there's usually quite a bit.
yeah, for sure.
The blacks just keep showing up somehow. I'm like, I think we're out of them, and then they keep showing up more and more.
But yeah,
Should
and you can see on the top there are some additional scoring conditions. That's what would change if you selected something different at the
yeah.
beginning of setting up the game. But these are just the ones that you're typically going to play with. If you are just playing with the kind of base ones, you'll score for any completely filled rows, columns, or a diagonal.
Yes. Let's go with. Oh, that's actually not that good. I wish I could have gotten one of those light blues. Um, let's actually get that. Make him make a move here.
Oh, yes. And you can see there, if you take ones that you cannot use in the column, you add them over and get some minus points at the end. And I revealed some new tokens, kind of the third
Token.
option of things you can do. So instead of picking tiles or adding to your scoring board, you can pick one of those and they will go into your little area. And you can use those later on to, if you had, so those are kind of good examples, kind of bad, because you do not have two of the same colors there. But if there was another, if that other one there was like a red yellow, Pepper could use those two halves to make the yellow he needs. So he is really hoping that another
Yeah,
half yellow is revealed.
I am. I really am. Yeah, and that's also a way to kind of maybe take a pass action to really try to make
Right,
the other player set you up by either taking kind of some of the groundwork tiles or some of these tiles.
right,
Just
exactly.
always, and you have to take two each round. Ooh, that's not what I needed. That's not what I needed.
He's hoping
Um,
there's one under that red, or else maybe if he thinks he wants to take one of the others, he could.
what could I take? I can always just get another one of these things.
Right.
Um,
And then note you can, as you can see, since I said earlier, each of us have to take two.
yeah,
The fourth one will have to come from the stack, and you have to spend 1 point to pick one off the stack. You can spend multiple points and all you get to see is the backs, and then you can um, continue to add more if you wanted to. Uh, but then eventually you'll choose to stop, and then you'd flip those over, and then you'd have to place one of them. I
yeah,
think in our game we just did kind of one each. I don't know if any of us ever spent a bunch of victory points.
no.
But yeah, so on mine, uh, see, can you see what I did there? Yep. So you can see
Round one.
that that one will have a wild space on it. I can see the next tile will not. So if I wanted to spend another victory point, I could pull that one as well, and then maybe choose to stop and flip them over. But I think I'm fine with a wild one. So I think I'll stop picking and reveal. So I'll have to do this one somewhere. And I think, ooh, where do I want to add that? Where do I want to put that? Uh, you know what? I think I'm just going to
Going
put
straight
this.
down.
It's going to go straight down. We're going to
Going
see how that
straight
works out.
down.
We're going to see how
Uh,
that works out.
I want to keep hope of tokens alive here. Draw the red. I should just put it at the top, I think, just to get that. And it doesn't only really goes in that corner, which at least I'll be working towards a possible diagonal. Oh, and there's the yellow there.
Oh,
It's yellow,
I,
black, neither of which he needs.
I kind of didn't. I mean, the other ones don't really get me what I need either.
Blue's better, the best of the bunch.
Yeah, that's true.
But
But
it might be
if I
worth
can
it just to
deny
see if we
him
can get it.
completing that, it might be the better option, I think. Just since the other
Wow.
ones are not going to give me.
I can't believe he did that to me. That is savage, savage play. Um,
And I do it again.
but this one's dark blue, so that works for you too, down in the bottom. this guy.
They do work for me. They do.
But he said no. He
I
don't.
said, nah, nah.
I'll take a light blue. At least I get a light blue in the bank then.
And
Oh, I can't believe it
then I
did.
will take that last remaining piece. And then there will be scoring.
Yes. Get a point there. The scoring is very similar to the original Azul, where you place one, and if it's just by itself, 1 point. But if you place it and then you check the columns and rows, as he's doing here, and oh boy, oh he didn't connect. He didn't want to connect those.
I was thinking
Connect
about
them.
it.
Yeah, better save the wild. But yeah, black here. You look at the column, connects to one more red. If I had had the one above that filled as well, then it would be an additional point. And you do the same thing for the rows. Ooh,
Yes.
not bad.
So, yeah, that's one full round of this game. Like I said, it'll be 5 rounds doing that same thing. And yeah, so we'll talk a little bit about what we think of the implementation. And yeah, after that, we will get back to the rest of the playthrough. So you can skip this if you want to just see the playthrough and go to that point in the video. Uh, but yeah, otherwise, what do you think, Pepper? Do you think this implements it very well?
I think it does. I think this is a very good implementation. Azul is just a very abstract game, and it's good to play in person, but I think it's just as good and just as easy, and maybe even better to play on here because once you pick something, everything just automatically goes to the center or where it should be. You don't have to like, I don't know, and I haven't played this, but like stacking those tiles, I don't know if that would be an issue. Possibly, because usually
Mhm.
they're kind of plasticky, chunky things, and I don't know if that's the best thing to try and stack, but obviously
Yeah.
don't have history with that. But yeah, I think it just does it really well. It does the original Azul very well. I think we probably have a video reviewing Azul's, the base game implementation on here, and I think that one's good. I think this one is just as good.
Yeah, I agree. I think this implementation is probably like around a 9 for implementation wise. I guess I've not played the physical copy of this game, but yeah, like you said, parts of it make it make it a little tough. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't really need to. Uh, I do. I will say, spoiler, without going and looking at our first impression video, I do really enjoy this game. So maybe that would get me to actually get a physical copy of it, because usually they have a great production.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, the stacking of them, I don't know. It depends how kind of flat they are. And
Yeah.
yeah, how large they actually are, how well they'll stack, and I wonder how easy it'll be to tell. I guess it is only 2 players, so it's not like I was like, oh, if you're all around the table, but
Yeah.
it is only 2 players, so it's not going to be people all around the table,
Yeah.
unless they're watching a championship match, which might make it a little more difficult to tell what's on top and bottom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, but
That's
yeah,
true.
otherwise, I think everything it does is going to be pretty. Everything it does on here is pretty solid because yeah, you can hover over to see what's all in the stack. You can click and it just kind of automatically does all that stuff.
Yeah.
I would say maybe one, I don't know if it's a bug or issue, is when you are scoring, it kind of allows you guys, the people players, to do it simultaneously, but at the same time not simultaneously. Because if, like when Pepper was showing scoring on his, I had originally clicked on mine and it didn't do it because he was in the middle of
Oh,
scoring one of his. So it doesn't quite like that, but
yeah.
I don't think that's the biggest issue. You just have to wait till one person scores then, and then the other person can do it. It's not a big deal,
Yeah. It's
but
more
it
fun to do
does.
it one by one anyway.
Right. I would agree. So yeah, I think this does a great job at doing that. It easily sets those up really quickly as well, kind of like
Yeah.
it does with the base
Yeah.
Azul. I think they're both great implementations and a great way to play it is kind of on this online version of the game.
Yeah, I agree. Another probably, yeah, 9 for me as well. So,
Yeah. But yeah, go check out our first impression if you want to hear our full thoughts on this one. But if you want to see the entire playthrough, you can continue watching. But I will not say it'll be great in training for to be on the professional Azul tour, because I'm sure we will not be making optimal moves.
Yes, but let's get back to the play. I should have been looking at what I want here, but I think I have an idea. I see yellow. I like yellow. Let's get yellow. Let's fill that in
Hmm.
there. So I kind of got it surrounded with all my other tiles. I'm hoping to make some
True.
bank.
Mega Bank.
What's he doing? Oh, I shouldn't have let him get that. That was a
I,
big
I
one.
got to take those, I think.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Let's just keep it up and get the stuff
Wow.
in there. Not even looking at what I'm setting up. We're gonna see how this goes. I'm just like
Playing fast and loose. That's
fast
what
and
he's all
loose,
about.
freestyling it.
What do we got here?
But yeah, just spoilers as well for me for our kind of first impression of the game. This is just another solid entry. A series that does it have a miss? I mean, some would say Queen's Garden is a miss. I don't know. I've grown to appreciate Queen's Garden since we played. I'm like, at least it's different. And this one feels a little bit different as well, while also being almost the most similar to the base.
Yeah. Yeah, you could argue that. Uh, yeah, it does have a difference to it. I wonder if it could be made into a four-player version. Because I think
Oh yeah.
all the Azules are, well, outside of this one, I think are 2 to 4, I believe.
Yeah.
So I feel like most of what's happening here could be made into a four-player version,
Yeah.
but I could be wrong. Hmm.
Yeah, I think it could be.
Oh boy.
Oh, and you can't do this on in real life too. There's an option on the game. You can adjust the tile shimmer if you want. I have not adjusted that. Guess what does that look like? It's probably going to glitch out the screen for a second here, but we'll experiment. I hope that
Gotta
did
see the
absolutely
shimmer.
nothing. No shimmer. We like the shimmer. Let's put the shimmer back on. But you can enable pattern for even the blank tiles. So you can see
Hmm.
there, the red and blue already have it, or also have it now. Which that was one of my complaints of like the original Azul. It's like they have these awesome patterns, and then they have like two plain tiles, and I'm like, why not just add something cool there? It doesn't have to be as extravagant as the others, but just a little something.
Right.
But at the
I'd
same
agree.
time, it's so iconic for those blank ones as well. They're very memorable. Ooh, what to do here? Did he take that first? He did take the first player token already. You want the blue, and I want a yellow. And I want the blue, and I want a yellow. Could take the yellow. No, I should take the blue. So I should do. Oh, I could take. Oh, that could be. Maybe I will. I'll take the yellow. And then we will. What does he need here? Oh, he wants some blue. He wants a lot of
What?
blue.
I don't want no blue.
He wants a lot of blue.
Since when did you think I want blue?
He wants blue.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's do that. And then we're going to leave something open here. What are we leaving open?
This guy. This guy. Oh, this guy.
Okay, we want it. Let's put it like that. Sometimes it's like, well, why am I even placing anything in any order? Like, what order is really best for me? So there can be a little bit of that. But sometimes it can be extremely helpful.
Mhm.
Did he take both of his? No, he did not.
Not yet, but I may.
I don't want to take that just to be not have to be the one to pay a point.
I am wondering how much that comes into play.
There's a lot, like a lot of weird, just odd tiles left. I'm not even sure what to do with.
Yeah, it's a lot of singles.
Yeah. Let's. Maybe I should get one here. What should I work on here? Well, we want a diagonal probably in that wild spot, so or in that sixth spot. So let's do that. Might have just mixed up every single word there. Did I say I want a diagonal in that wild spot? I don't know what that even means.
I think that you said something along those lines. Yeah, something like that.
Top-notch content here. Uh, I need a blue there. I may as well just get that blue.
Oh, this guy. This guy. Oh, that was evil. That was pure evil, folks. He did not need to do something like that.
Hey, I've got the blue there. Obviously. That's the key to my game right there.
Wow.
How bad could it be? You're not even close to getting that.
Oh, yuck. Yuck, I say.
Yeah. Okay, so we do still have those base kind of scoring objectives. I was like, I hope it is the same ones we used. Otherwise, I'm building that diagonal for nothing.
True. Now I am 1 point back of this guy. This cruel, cruel man.
7-6. Where's he gonna put it? It's also hard just to know where to put things.
Yes, it is. Hmm.
So much. I'm like, I don't even know. Like, there's so many. Like, we're gonna be taking extra tiles. How did this happen? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we done it. We done messed up. Well, it's because you took that blue one like a goon.
I did.
You messed us both over. Now we're both going to be in a lot of trouble. A
Let's
lot.
get this yellow and make sure we got that.
This guy. This guy. It's a piece of work, I tell you.
If I didn't, we got what, one, two, three, four different colors here. All singles. Oh my
Ugh,
gosh.
I don't want any of these
None of
colors.
them add to the blue that we got. You're just setting yourself up. What are you gonna get a lot of? And what's been out there? Obviously, a lot of yellow out there already.
Hmm.
Who's taking those tokens? It felt like there was a lot of black, but now that I look, it's not been too much. And red's not been too much either. So I think I might go with. It's really not a good idea, but I want to. And you just did dark blue, so I feel like it's a bad decision. I'm gonna do it. But I mean, I guess I also have that other red to work on there. But I don't think I don't know if I'm gonna go heavy on that column.
Oh man, that's not good. We will see what he does.
I leave him the yellow that goes nicely next to his blue, if he puts his blue there. But he might put his blue in that column. That's probably where he's going to put it. So he'd probably want a red there. He'd want a black mainly. So I'm going to take that black. Although I guess, who's the F? I should just take one of these probably. They're the best.
Oof. Give him another yellow. Blue. Yeah, then I gotta take this trash.
I got out without taking any any negatives.
Yeah, of course I get half star.
And oh, I'll wait for him to finish here.
I don't know, I'm probably being a fool here. We'll see how this
Oh
works.
boy. Oh boy. Getting closer, getting it closer, getting it tied, taking the lead, breaking the law. Oh boy, that's a pretty commanding lead this early in the game. He may as well quit. Oh, I was right to put those reds down there. My goodness. I mean, he can
You
see.
are so lucky. I was gonna take that red, and I was trying to debate between red and yellow, and of course, it's the red that hits. It's just my luck.
Just your luck.
That's so sick.
I might be able to. Oh, I can do everything. Oh, this guy. This guy. Can't believe this. Okay, let's do.
Oh man.
Oh, he does it that way. Okay. No, he doesn't do it that way. Okay. I manipulated him into undoing it by acting shocked.
I mean, I could do a little bit of meanness here. Let's slow him down. Let's slow him down.
Slow him down, slow him down. Oh, dang it. How am I going to get that? I don't think I can. But he did set me up to get a good amount of blues here, which I'm thankful for. I think that's what I'm going to have to do.
He needed those two, didn't he? Dang it.
I'll go with the four. Ooh, the four would actually be really good because I don't really need the blue and the five right now. Gonna wait for that, hopefully. Uh, the four actually gets a good amount of points. I think that's probably. But when am I gonna get another four, actually? That's true.
True.
Let's go with yeah, let's do that. We're making some choices. I didn't think I'd do that.
Oh, I knew you'd do something crazy.
Oh boy, I talk about crazy. Okay.
It ain't coming up Zach. It ain't coming up Zach right
Oh,
now.
ain't. Oh, dang it.
Hmm. I don't know.
Interesting. Hmm.
Hmm. Is right.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
The one's raining a two of each. How's that going to play out?
Oh, geez. Oh, dang it. Let's do that. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen here? I do not. I do not know. Oh, Mr. Setter Upper. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it.
You love it, don't lie.
I think you're gonna get double black, but it's not that bad. Do that. I'll do that. Should just take something that I can get. Now, he's known to do some very petty things.
What are you talking about? Oh boy, those are all revealed now. Now what's going to
Boy,
happen?
well,
Bit of a standoff.
yeah. But he doesn't really want him to get blue or anything really. It doesn't really matter to me. Jeez.
Yeah, yeah. What do
Luckily,
I?
you can turn in three random ones, non-mansion ones, for
It's
a
true.
wild as well.
That is true.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna get so few reds. Okay, we'll draw one here. Better working on this. God, there's so much yellow though. Maybe I gotta wait for that. Hmm. Draw face down one. I don't want to waste any points.
You got points to spend.
So put that over there. We want to get these. So I have to turn those in for a black, and I don't have any black, so I'm gonna have to just turn in any three. I like my blue action I got going on, so I think I'll just use those ones as a black. Put it in there. Blue is gonna go over there. I'm liking this. We got a lot of, oh boy. And that is another thing in the game. As you can see, I filled in the one of these tiles that has three colors and one blank one. Once you fill in the three colors, the blank one gets filled in on its own and earns the points printed for that row on the right side of your board. which is a nice little bonus and helps towards completing rows and columns.
Yes, it definitely does. Oh boy, I could finish this one finally after not doing anything here. I think I'm just gonna ignore. I don't
No,
know. Oh, I'm still down by a lot. A lot. Oh, I
I
didn't
need
even let
some
you
red.
get that red one completed.
Oh, geez, that's not good. I gotta get some. I don't even know. I need so many things. I need so many things. I don't think I'm really gonna get any columns here. Let's get maybe get. I gotta work on these blues. I think. Let's do that.
This guy is taking my blues. He didn't really have to work on them. He just didn't want me to have it. I think I gotta take that blue. I gotta get that a little closer. Ah, it's not good.
Ooh,
It's not
ooh,
good
yikes!
though.
Yikes! 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 Okay, I guess I could get some. I don't know what I want. This is not. Where could I even put yellow? That's actually good. Um,
Yeah, if I was you, I'd just leave the yellows. Just leave them.
those aren't good. Those aren't good at all. I guess I gotta just do something in the middle here. Could also use some red. Black? Black. Go up top there. I might. But I
It's
also
true.
bad. Yeah, it's not good. Not good. It's yeah, I think I should do no. Maybe I should just I'll take a yellow.
Hmm.
I'll do this. Some here. Do that. I don't know what I'm doing with that. Doing something weird. So I don't think I can get the blues to really work on that one thing. Good idea.
Yeah, I thought he might do that. Hmm. Interesting. What am I gonna do now? Oh boy. Man, it's tough. Don't know that I want those that much. He's gonna want one more of those. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do this thing. And see what he does. Yeah, I thought he might do that. Thought he might do that. Hmm. What are you gonna do, Peppa? I cannot hear you.
You cannot hear me. I took your blacks.
Couldn't hear you for a little bit there.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Maybe I was just miming.
I wouldn't doubt it. Oh shoot, I did need blacks on the bottom. Wow, I missed that. Forgot about those.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's
little
not good.
later.
That's not good. Hmm. Yeah, he just had to take that, didn't he? He just had to take that.
I had to do it to you. I had to do it. Okay. Let me go. Want that color there. Really not gonna do much. Mhm. Mhm.
Hmm.
Use all those anyway. Could just
Yeah, man. Oh, that sucks. It really is not good.
you know, oh, geez.
Snags that. He snags it.
I don't know. I'm
Hmm.
not really building off of anything I've already built. The problem.
Yeah, but you've already got a good 13-point lead. Basically 14. I take that. Ooh, let's take it.
Oh,
Let's
oh,
place
oh,
it.
oh, yeah. I ain't getting these columns. I ain't getting these columns. Okay, bonus chip. Oh, I got another chip. Nice. Chip, chip, chip. Okay, I'll go here. Let's go. Actually, you go. You lead us off.
Okay, getting some points there. Getting some points. Continuing off those.
He's gonna have like 15 columns here. 15 rows, 15 columns, 55 burgers, 55 fries.
That's exactly what I'm gonna have.
Although
Now it's the tough
he's
part.
he's got a lot of manipulation to do here. Turning
I
it.
might be manipulating some things. Do I just leave this again? I feel like this has been sitting here my whole game,
Get a lot of.
but I
Yes.
could
What
use
what are
those
you
for
gonna
the.
get otherwise? I mean, the only chance you have at like two columns is to do it now.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get two columns of the thing, but it is. That is true.
Although, because yeah, you do have the 1/6 already, so that's working in your favor.
Yeah, man.
They only, if you don't get it, then it could just be a waste of like 3 tokens that could have otherwise really helped out.
Yeah, the worst part of that, I should have never put blacks down on the bottom. Although
Mhm.
I needed blues, which we've kind of been fighting over, so I don't
Yeah,
think it would have mattered. Oh man, do I just wait?
be the game. This could be the game.
It could be. I don't know. What am I actually going to get there, though? What am I actually going to put there? Anything?
Yeah, it depends where you put it. You could put it in that first column, or you could put it in the third column. Third column gives you more opportunity for the first column later, but if you don't get it later, then you're really missing out on that
Yeah,
column.
that's the thing too. Because once I do it, then yeah, it's kind of like,
You put in the third one, then you're gonna need 5 reds and just need to finish that black.
which I doubt. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's very
Um,
unlikely.
but we just have a ton of reds out there already.
You know what? We'll go for it.
He's going for it. He's going big. He's going home.
This might be a mistake. Well, I don't know if I'm going to go for that, but
He's going for 5 columns.
what is going on here?
Oh, he's
Oh,
going
I see.
What a waste. What a waste. Oh, look at that. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, I'm up here.
I
And
was
he's still
feeling good for a second because I saw your score, but I forgot that I scored first. So yeah,
guess I'll put that there. I just had to start all over on my own because just things didn't work out.
you're just going to start a brand new column and complete it.
But if I can go in the middle here between these, oh, that's gonna be nice. Yeah, I got all this blue. May as well use it. Ooh, or do I? Oh, I should probably just. No, but I need it for the diagonal. That's right. Diagonal's worth more than that column. But that gives me 5 right away. So it gives me 5 right away, but it's worth like 3 more getting the diagonal. But I'm not even getting the column at all. So I don't know the math on that, but I'm just gonna go with what I'm going with here.
His gut instinct. What is his gut telling him?
It's telling me to stick to the plan. Well, I could also get a column here, but I'm going to how much difference? Only 3 points. Oh boy, but we're doing it.
Oh, he's going for the diagonal instead.
I need a lot. I need a lot to go right.
Actually took the lead a little bit there.
Did by quite a bit. By quite a bit. I don't know if these are the numbers that these colors that I need. Sadly.
But they might be.
Definitely gonna
Yeah, he's got to get that. He can't take any
for
chances.
sure. Hmm. Hmm.
Is right. Yeah, yeah, that's what he did.
Yeah, right.
Probably setting him up big. I wasn't even looking. I just wanted something and I took it.
He just took it.
I had to take it.
Oh, geez. Need these. I think I'm gonna need these. Do that. Do that. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. How much we got? Do we even have that? I'm going. I think I have to go big now. No way. No way I fill all this stuff. No, that takes 5 of those. That ain't happening. That ain't happening.
I gotta go big, he says. You don't even know what that means.
We're going. Making big mistakes.
Hmm.
Getting tough. Getting tough.
It is. Hmm. I do that, and he's probably gonna do that.
Bye. Not good. Not good. Do want it.
Hmm.
Oh, geez, that's tough.
How is this gonna shake up?
I don't know. Got one while I know that.
I think you're probably gonna give me the business.
Oh, I get both of them. Fudge. Fudge. I love fudge. Yeah, dang it, that's not good. I need it either way. So I don't want to let him get anything. That's the issue. Do that. Takes that. And there's just no way. There's no way around it, sadly. Only get one free one. This is not good. Oh, this has been terrible. Okay, I guess.
I
I
might finally have your number, Pepper.
think so.
Maybe we'll see. It
Yeah,
ain't over.
do that, I
It
guess.
ain't over till it's over.
Shouldn't have built this stupid column. That's what happens when you play fast and loose, kids. Dang it.
Fast and loose and fast. Oh wow, he just takes that just to be who he is.
Oh, he's getting whatever he wants. Okay, maybe I won't take it, actually. Actually, that might be. No, I should take it. Maybe.
Yeah, it depends. It depends what you want. Depends what you need.
What do I need? What does he need? That's the question. Maybe I should just take one of these at this point.
Hmm? This monster. Lucky guy, lucky guy.
Too lucky. Not as lucky as you. Goodness.
Shoot!
Look at
That
those.
was so close. Uh, dang it.
Oh, I can't get it all. I can't have it all.
I can't. It's
Yeah.
sad.
But he's got row and row and row and column and row and diagonal and everything.
Probably, is it actually? It's probably better for me to do this one. Because that black's going to be all by itself.
Yeah, it's true. And you use more of your tiles. You feel good about it.
Feel like you didn't waste a bunch of.
No, it's not good. It's not good. I didn't do any.
Well, you got that going for you, maybe. Oh, Pepper. What were you doing?
I don't know what I was doing. Doing
Now you
absolutely.
got those completed. So that's good. You got three of them. Look, you got even more than I did. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. You did not.
Oof.
Wow. I did not think I was
86
going to do that.
75. Tale of Two Halves. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. As you can see, very similar to original Azul. I think it captures it very well, and it's a pretty great implementation.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, so yeah, you probably got our thoughts from us playing this, but you can go check out our other video if you want. Otherwise, check out our other Try Before You Buys. Like Pepper said, we get probably I think we have the original Azul on here as well if you want to see that one. But yeah, like the video if you made it this far, subscribe, and we hope to see you on the next one. And as always, don't forget to keep on nibbling on our content.